Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into arguably the greatest cinematic masterpiece of all time, the 1972 classic, The Godfather. This isn't just a movie about the mob. It's a sprawling saga of family, loyalty, corruption, and the terrifying transformation of an American hero into a ruthless Don. If you've never seen it, or if you need a quick refresher on the rise of Michael Corleone, you're in the right place. Settle in, because this is the story of a kingdom built on favors and a promise that was broken by violence. Let's get into the recap. In the summer of 1945, amidst the backdrop of post-war New York, we are invited into the secretive, powerful world of the Corleone family. Today is the wedding of Sonny Corleone, but the head of the family, the iconic Don Vito Corleone, holds court in his study. The Don, known universally as the Godfather, built his empire not on sheer brutality, but on a system of loyalty, favors, and a justice delivered outside the law. At the wedding, we meet his sons, the hot-headed and passionate acting heir, Sonny, the timid and ineffectual Fredo, and the youngest, the decorated Marine War hero, Michael. Michael stands apart, professing to his civilian girlfriend, Kay Adams, that he wants no part of his family's business. He is the golden son who has chosen legitimacy, a stark contrast to the dark power that surrounds him. The fragile peace is shattered when the influential drug dealer, Virgil Salazzo, approaches the Don with a proposition to enter the lucrative narcotics trade. Vito Corleone, seeing the danger and filth in the drug business, refuses to lend his protection. His answer, a polite but firm no, is an act of war. The retaliation is swift and brutal. Don Vito is shot down in the street, barely clinging to life. It is this moment of vulnerability that pulls the reluctant Michael back into the fold. He visits his father at the hospital and realizes the family's bodyguards have been removed, leaving the Don completely exposed. Showing an unexpected, cold resolve, Michael stands guard himself, a singular figure defying the mob. The war escalates rapidly. Michael, the outsider who wanted only a civilian life, volunteers to set a meeting with Salazzo and the corrupt police captain, McCluskey. In the quiet darkness of a Bronx Italian restaurant, Michael Corleone crosses the final line. Using a hidden gun, he murders both men. He has avenged his father and, in doing so, has destroyed his own innocence. Michael is immediately sent into hiding in the beautiful, ancient hills of Sicily. While there, he finds a brief, beautiful peace and falls deeply in love, marrying a local girl named Apollonia. But even Sicily cannot hide him. The war follows, and a car bomb intended for Michael tragically kills his young wife. His heart is utterly hardened by this loss. Back in New York, the war has reached a fever pitch. In a moment of rage and carelessness, the eldest son, Sonny, is ambushed and savagely gunned down at a toll booth. The mounting casualties force an aging, weakened Don Vito to call a meeting of the 5 New York families, brokering a shaky truce to end the war. He agrees to keep the peace and use his political connections, realizing the true cost of the bloodshed. Crucially, the old Don delivers one final, vital lesson to his successor. The man who comes to Michael with an offer to meet and make peace will be the traitor, the architect of the entire war. Michael returns to New York and, after a year, marries Kay. He takes his place as the new Don, promising his wife he will move the family to Nevada and make the Corleone business completely legitimate within 5 years. But before he can achieve legitimacy, he must consolidate his power. In the film's stunning climax, Michael stands as the spiritual godfather at his nephew's baptism. While he solemnly renounces Satan and the church, his meticulously planned orders are being executed across the city. The other New York Dons, Barzini, Tattaglia, Strachey, are all ruthlessly eliminated. The traitor, Tessio, is discovered and taken away. Finally, Carlo, Michael's brother-in-law who conspired in Sonny's death, is confronted and executed. The purge is complete. The Corleone family reigns supreme. The transformation of Michael is total. When Kay finally confronts him about the deaths, He lies to her, looking her straight in the eye and denying any involvement. She accepts the lie, but only moments later, she watches from a distance as a capo kisses Michael's hand, addressing him as Don Corleone. As the door to Michael's inner office is slowly and deliberately closed on her, Kay is sealed out, forever separated from the dark, absolute world that her husband, the new Godfather, now commands. And that is the powerful, chilling story of the Godfather. Which part of Michael's transformation did you find the most shocking? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please take a second to like this video, share it with a fellow film buff, and definitely subscribe so you don't miss our next cinematic breakdown. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.